to talk on education, the education of Zamfara pupil, Zamfara students, whom they refer and give mandate to the governor, to the honorable members of the State Assembly, the distinguished senators from Zamfara, the national representatives from Zamfara. But to my surprise, none of them is here, and I'm yet to hear any apology. So I begin to ask myself so many questions. Are we really serious as far as education in Zamfara State is concerned? Are we serious? Comrade, the answer was already highlighted by our comrade speaker, because in his paper he said one of the responsibilities of trade unions as a pressure group is for us to continue to shout and make noise to those ears that don't listen to the truth, and tell them the truth whether they like it or not. Our host chairman, my colleagues, members of National Executive Council of NUT, I can see one from Sokoto and the one here in Zamfara. My good friends, our retiring officers who are representing our Secretary General of NUT here in Zamfara. I think they have been introduced, right? They were introduced by? Your nation. Okay. My very good brother, who is equally represented, I mean the Congress chairman, the chairman of NLC, heavily represented by a comrade chairman of AUN. I learned our colleagues, leaders of sister unions from Ratau, and our great NUJ are all here. I heard in the presentation of MC, the representative of one new permanent secretary is also here with us, who is also representing one parastatal of education. Members of the State Executive Council of NUT Zamfara, respected and distinguished delegates who are the representative of teachers of Zamfara, friends, our very good brothers, comrades in uniform, and the ones that are not in uniform, who are here to ensure that we are safe by the special grace of God. Ladies and gentlemen, let me say a very good afternoon. On behalf of our dear president, the current president of NUT, Comrade Dr. Nasiru Idris Kauran Gandu, who asked me to be here to stand on his behalf so that I convey his solidarity greetings. Not only greetings, his solidarity salutations, not only salutations, his solidarity prayers to you, the good teachers of Zamfara, our pupils, our students, and the good citizens of Zamfara State. Our dear president will have loved to be here with you, considering the importance attached to this dear state that is part of his own catchment area, the northwestern states of Nigeria. Fortunately, he is equally there representing us in the national headquarters in a very crucial, important meeting that has to do with the teachers of Nigeria. So in view of that, he said, I should extend his greetings to you, prayers to our dear teachers that lost their lives, pupils and students, and even the parents, and also to sympathize with you on the current security challenges in this great state. Comrades, not only that, he asked me to congratulate you, to also welcome the entire invitees, especially because I whisper him that I have been here since morning with my colleagues, but I can only see a permanent secretary of one ministry here sitting with us. He said, I should appreciate you, sir. Appreciate the government of Zamfara State through you. Comrades, he also asked me to congratulate you and thank God Almighty Allah for sparing our lives to witness yet another delegate conference, which is the 7th quadrennial delegate conference that is taking place today. Glory be to God. I was here 4 years ago in Shinkafi. I equally represented him. I witnessed what happened there. I was shocked. I was disturbed. I was disgraced with the way we were treated by the government of that time. Unfortunately, I was thinking we will witness changes, even though that was what the party of the government of today in Nigeria promised Nigeria, but we are not seeing it practically. That is the truth. Changes. Do we witness any change? No. Even if there is change, it is from one wahala to another wahala. So Comrade President said, I should remind you, inform you that delegate conference for us is a forum, it's an opportunity we used to gather normally at the end of every 4 years to enable us cross-fertilize ideas, take stock on what happened within the 4 years we give mandate to our colleagues to be our representatives. It is also an opportunity we use to exchange greetings. Sometimes we build relationships, because I witnessed marriages taking place in some state during delegate conference. I pray it will also happen here today. Conference like this is also an opportunity we use to remind government that we teach them and we don't expect them to cheat us. We do what we teach them and we don't expect them to cheat us. But unfortunately today in Nigeria, in most of the states, that is what is happening. Our governors are cheating us. They are cheaters. Unfortunately, that was not the training teachers give to them. We don't know from where. Maybe it is from the madness they call current politics of today in Nigeria, even though that is not the practice of the same politics in other countries they call themselves developed countries. But our own Nigerian politicians, they are only busy as political armed robbers, political harlots, political criminals, cheating us every blessing day. So comrades, Mr. President asked me to remind you that yes, we listened to the presentation of our chairman. We listened to the achievement he enumerated. I was busy trying to reconcile among the achievements which one are for government, which one for the leaders of NUT employees. I identify only one. When the chairman mentioned it is an achievement, I say yes, it is an achievement. That is prompt payment of salaries uninterrupted in Zamfara State. Is it true? Is it true? Yes. Comrades in labor, we open our eyes, we open our mouth, we look at our leaders and tell them, if it is true, we say it is true, and if it is not true, we say it is not true. We don't fear anybody. We are not afraid of anybody. So prompt payment of salaries, is it true? A very good theory buzzer to Zamfara State government. Our dear brother permanent secretary, sir, Through you, we appreciate Zamfara State Governor Alhaji Matawalle. When I remember what is happening in some states in Nigeria, some governors cannot be able to pay salaries. In some states, they pay salary in 50 or 30%. In some states, they are owing 1 year's salary. But in Zamfara today, despite the security challenges, His Excellency, our good friend, our good governor, the governor of Zamfara State is living up to expectation. We thank you, we thank you, we thank you for that. Yes, I agree with you. My brother is saying he is also a teacher. But you don't forget, one philosopher said, the enemies of education today are those who were in education system, found themselves in the political power somewhere. I am happy His Excellency Matawalle is different. Sir, through you, I also want to appreciate the government of Zamfara State for what the chairman mentioned here as an achievement. That is building houses to our colleagues, the teachers, in some areas of this state. That is also very commendable, and we really appreciate. I also underline something like the supply of computer or opening computer training centers to some of our local governments in order to train our teachers, pupils, and students. Yes, if the governor doesn't have the political will, he cannot create anything that can educate the teachers, educate the pupils, educate the students, so that they become the leaders of tomorrow. He will continue to cheat them. But the governor is good enough to give them computer education because he wants next and the next generation, more and more Matawalles will come from the pupils and the students we train every day. Your Excellency, we thank you, we appreciate you for that. To our chairman, the outgoing chairman, for your information, this gentleman has been a very good friend, a true comrade. Yes, he looks simple and gentle, but when it comes to issue of presenting the program of teachers of Zamfara State at national meeting of our union, he is very wonderful. So, Chairman, on behalf of Mr. President, I want to use this opportunity to congratulate you for the successful 8-year tenure, a very wonderful achievement, which we were able to succeed with the support and the cooperation, like you said, of the good teachers of Zamfara, your colleagues, the leaders, right from the local branches up to the state level. We really congratulate you for that. Comrades, the other message is on why we are here.